I'd probably fallen out of love with theatre in my early 20s, and then dance and live art particularly were what re-engaged me as an audience member and brought me back to refined performance and refined the kind of theatre that I now kind of make and love. So I've always been someone that's very connected to the dance world, and yeah, it has many resonances for me as well. What you're saying about this idea of unlocking young people's creativity through dance practice, and that connects very strongly to my current job at Contact Theatre, where I'm artistic director. Contact is somewhere that's founded on this principle that young people and their creativity have something very valuable to offer, both the arts but also the broader community and the world, really.
And one thing that I found really interesting recently, listening back to the interviews I've conducted with the students, is that the sense of community as well. You know, the fresh ones that comes into the program for the first year, they're trying to navigate themselves within that community. But the way I facilitate a rehearsal, it's almost completely different than how I worked before. I think through working with young people, I've become far more of a listener, and by that I mean really kind of taking a step back a little bit as a dance artist and try to be less controlling a lot of times, which is in itself a learning curve. But I think right now in a rehearsal room, what I enjoy the most is the collaborative conversations that comes out of it. That, you know, a lot of times when you have a certain preconception, you are actually blocking the possibilities that can come out of it. So a lot of times now I work with seeds, the idea of just planting a seed and kind of let it grow within the process. So before I go into the studio, I would prepare certain seeds that I would like to help grow in the process, and just allow it to flow within that.
This feels like a really poignant message to conclude this conversation on, Victor. Thank you both for taking part, and hopefully we'll talk again in the future.